I made a prediction video that you guys showed amazing support on, so thank you very much. You guys are amazing, and now here it is, what I believe to be Youngblood versus OGs. It is a cast of 20 people, 4 teams, 10 OGs versus 10 noob, and this isn't really a my way, but this is more of a prediction video, cause I do feel like we could see in the future like an OG versus noob. So let me introduce the contestants. The first team is Mysthiccc, consisting of Priya, Bowie, Raj, Ripper, and Axel, going against Winking Wombat, which is Heather, Gwen, Duncan, Owen, and Lashana. This team kinda goated. Lashana, being the only non-winner, is a little bit on the outs. Now we have our first mixed team between the OGs and noobs, Turnt Turtles, Courtney, DJ, Ezekiel, along with Z and Julia, a tribe with heart, and then we have the last team, which is Curious Caterpillars, consisting of Harold, Lindsay, Scary Girl, Damien, and MK. And with this, we have the full cast. Now, like I said, this isn't really a my way, but this is just me predicting. I feel like this cast right here would most likely be the cast they choose. I could see them adding Izzy. I could see them adding Caleb along with Millie. Not to mention giving Eva or Noah another chance is probably high up there, or Cody. There's just a lot of people like Nichelle who I definitely think could be here instead. But ultimately, this is just what my gut says. Just keep in mind, everything I say is only my opinion. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below your opinions and who you believe will win. Alright, let's get it. So that first episode always has to hit with a good team winning, at least by heart, but at the same time, those who usually win the first challenge are because of some BS. So for that reason, I think it's gonna come down between Winking Wombats or Sneaking Skeevers. For some reason, I feel like the other two would be safe from first elimination, and I think the writers and the directors might want to give big props to the OG cast. I think it would hurt fans a lot to immediately throw one of them out first. So I'm sorry, you guys, Sneaking Skeevers, have to send someone out. And so we automatically know that Priya is the flip vote. She can either go with Ripper and Axel or Raj and Bowie. And this isn't me being biased. I legitimately think that Ripper would be brought back to get out first. I think that is his destiny for something like this. There's only so much you can do with him. I feel like he wouldn't even get along with any of the other contestants except maybe Owen. I don't even think Ezekiel would like him. He's like Ezekiel if Ezekiel never learned. But he did, and I'm proud of you. And I can't even lie, I'm almost positive who we would see go next. And I don't mean to speed run through it. If I had to give a little bit of lore, I would say Lashana talks to Owen and she's like, I'm always tired of Duncan bullying his way to the finale, always getting these high placements. We're not doing this. He's a clear threat. And I think they could even take Heather in on this, because Heather knows that Gwen and Duncan are like very close. And I'd rather see Courtney and Gwen get character development without Duncan, work on their relationship like that. So I'm sorry, Duncan, RIP 19th, you did pretty well. Not really. Alright, now due to there being a large cast, we are gonna have an early double elimination. I feel like that would spark the fear into these teams. And I know you're kind of expecting Curious and Turnt to probably get out here. Well, you are half right. One of them are. And it's Turnt Turtles. I'm sorry. And unfortunately, along with Winking Wombats, both of them losing in this double elimination, I feel like Julia sees Z and Ezekiel talking that amazing social game. And by social, I mean they're just very friendly with each other, not really anyone else. So she goes to Courtney, and I feel like they kind of talk to each other. I feel like they would definitely be friends. They both kind of have that I'm smarter than everyone else and let's talk game whatever attitude. I feel like they peer pressure and gaslight DJ into voting with them, in which I feel like it's so sad, but Ezekiel, you are out. You're lucky they brought you back, and I feel like if you were brought back, you wouldn't be first out, but you wouldn't last much longer. Just enough to say that you broke your record and you can live happily now. And I won't even lie, Owen, I'm sorry, I just feel like they kind of boot you out of here. They targeting the males crazy. Alright, after this next elimination is going to be 3 teams. But first, they have to win immunity to get there. Sneaking Skeevers, I feel like they have a really good team, so they're probably going to pass that. I can't let Winking Wombats lose again. Congratulations. Curious Caterpillars, I'm so sorry. Your winning streak is ending now. And I can't even lie. It kinda sucks, but Scary Girl, R.I.P. You tried your best. We got plenty of content. But I feel like the creative direction they would choose is different. Trust me, if it was up to me, Lauren and Ezekiel would be way up there. And here we are, the brand new 3 teams. I won't even lie, immediately Julia, Courtney, Heather, they all might be teaming low-key, targeting Gwen crazy. But luckily for Gwen, I feel like they would win the first immunity as a new team, which is unfortunately leaving Sneaking Skeevers in the dust. In which I won't even lie, Lashana and Bowie, those are conversations that I think would be fire and I would love to hear. Hella humor to be had. Now I feel like Axel kind of realizes the position she's in. She's a little bit on the outs, but I feel like she could talk to Lashana like, I'm the strongest one here, no ego, but I am. I really like you on the seasons you were on. I think you were robbed. I'm willing to take down my own season members if you will help me. DJ can be safe, we can be the majority. Raj is really likable. Other people want Bowie out, so we probably don't even have to get him out. They'll get him out for us later. But I've seen the influences Raj has. He kinda helped vote off Ripper, which Axel really likes as a person for some reason. R.I.P. Raj. I feel like DJ and Raj would get along together somewhat, and maybe he even told Raj before the votes, but Bowie reassured him otherwise, but it was too sad, too late. DJ's easily peer pressured. 14th, I won't even lie. Congratulations, Skeevers, you're safe, do not worry. Along with Turnt, which means Caterpillars. Oof. Damien and Harold, I feel like they talk to each other, they get along, and it's an amazing friendship. Exactly the kind of person Harold needed on the island. I feel like Harold and Lindsay will get along just because they're from the same season and that's someone Lindsay knows, considering they were on 3 seasons together. And I feel like Damien, Lindsay, and Harold all find a common enemy and target and they vote off Priya. I'm so sorry, but it's either now or never because you are a huge threat. Alright, now this is the point when I feel like the total drama creators give Gwen plot armor like they always do, and I feel like Z finds the immunity idol, but he sees that Gwen is very sad, obviously knowing if they lose she gets picked off, and he's seen the seasons that she's on and how like badly she kind of gets treated, especially the later seasons without even any redemption. He gives her the idol feeling bad and he says you do what you gotta do. As of right now, she can save it because they win immunity. She is not gone 13th. However, I cannot say the same for my boy Caterpillar. And she doesn't really get an idol, and I don't really think she can talk too much to Damien because I feel like he really likes Harold. I'm so sorry, MK, just by numbers and inconvenience, RIP. Alright, now we have, unfortunately, another double elimination right before the merge. Only one team can make it to the merge, so you really need to fight for this, and I feel like after everything they've been through, Curious Caterpillars, go ahead. You deserve it. All of you get to the merge. I feel like that would be pretty fire. Which means, unfortunately, Turnt and Sneaking, both of you have to vote someone off. And I won't even lie, I feel like Courtney, Julia, and Heather vote Gwen. Gwen votes Julia. Z votes Courtney. Gwen uses her idol. She is safe. It's a tie between Julia and Courtney. I'm gonna say they have to do some kind of tiebreaker stuff. And I know Courtney is the queen of tiebreakers, but I feel like Julia's here. Julia's in town. And she's ready to show Courtney that there's someone else here willing to fight for their place to stay. Congratulations, the rest of you, moving on. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for Sneaking Skeevers. Voting off Raj, I feel like Lashana didn't mind doing too much, but I feel like she likes Bowie and DJ way too much to just go ahead and betray them. So I feel like Axel goes ahead and tell Bowie that DJ was part of the reason why Raj went, which she's not wrong, and she kind of has proof of it. She said, I'm willing to vote him if you are. So those two vote DJ. Lashana and DJ vote Axel, in which I feel like it's a tie. And I'm so sorry, DJ. You can never be voted out unless it's because of some bull, and a tiebreaker challenge against Axel, of all people, is some bull. I'm sorry. Which means we have the final 10. Congratulations. 5 OGs versus 5 reboot. I won't even lie, for the first immunity challenge, I think it would be fire to let Harold win. And the votes kind of flip-flop because everyone is like talking so much, and I feel like there's so many heroes versus so many villains. But I do unfortunately think that Axel would be the one caught in the crossfire. She did so much to get where she is right here. 20 people making it halfway is a huge achievement, especially with the competition she had to go against. Bowie winning the final 9 immunity. I think that's probably what we would see. And I think while he is safe, he's going to get a little bit ballsy and target Julia, in which that plan flops. Julia's able to do something, a little bit of blackmail. You know what Julia does, and I'm so sorry. You fought so hard to be here. You even idled yourself. Gwen, R.I.P. You did extremely well, though. Congratulations. In which we have the final 8. Julia, the last girl from her seasons, and Harold, the last male from his. Julia winning the final 8 immunity challenge, and once again, I feel like she's definitely gonna try and target Bowie, in which she does successfully. I'm so sorry, Bowie, but I don't think you wanted to see what was coming up anyway, because this is the last double elimination. We are about to see 2 people go, and we are also about to see the final 5. Now, I'm gonna say this is a double immunity win, and I cannot pass up this fire opportunity to let Julia and Heather win. I'm so sorry. They're working with each other. As soon as they heard double immunity, I think they immediately clutched in what their plan was, which means everyone else is up for being eliminated. And I'm so sorry, but I just feel like it is for sure Damien and Harold. They have a crazy strong relationship. Not to mention Harold has Lashana still here. They had to target that, and with the double immunity, I feel like they could definitely stronghold Lindsay, especially Heather and Julia. Z, congratulations, the last male. And you know what? I gotta let you win immunity. And I won't even lie, it's between Julia and Heather. Lashana does not want to see Heather win another million. Lindsay is still mad about that whole bike thing. And Z has seen all the seasons with Heather in it. He knows what she's like. I'm sorry, goodbye. 5th is iconic for what you are. Congrats. Lindsay, I'm gonna say that you are the most unexpected Final 4 immunity winner, and I am going to give it to you. Congratulations on the immunity. And so this is what I think happens. I think right before Tribal, or the campfire ceremony, Julia goes up to Lindsay and shows her a fake immunity idol. And she's like, you better vote for someone else tonight. I know your guys' plan, and I'm gonna use this. This is good up till the final 4, which means this is the last time I can play it. So who do you think you're gonna vote, Lindsay? And then Lindsay's like, I'm not gonna tell you, but it's not going to be Lashana. And so they vote, and it ends up being a tie between Julia and Z, because Lindsay thinks Julia has an idol. I'm so sorry, Z. Julia clutches the final 4 tiebreaker challenge, earning her way to the final 3, in which I feel like it's a Cody, Alejandro, Heather situation, where Lashana earns her way to the final 2. It's Julia versus Lindsay, and just like Cody, Lindsay gets bopped right out of there. In which this is what I believe to be my prediction of what if they brought back the characters in this fashion. The winner and alt winner is however you choose. Keep in mind, everything is only my opinion. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you like this, please make sure to like the video and leave a comment if you have any suggestions. Comment down who you like to see win, and I dare you to have a good day.